officer and a gentleman and terms of endearment made her a star. But in a new autobiography, Undiscovered, Debra Winger reveals why Hollywood life wasn't the life she wanted. Please welcome the fabulous Debra Winger.
Okay, so it's not an autobiography, no. And the other part wasn't true, but I can't remember what it is. I was so depressed from watching that guy in the road.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. It's insane.
I was in a really good mood. Now I want to, like, open a vein.
Don't dwell on it, Debra. Move on.
Now, baby, a lot of folks don't know this, but you made a decision to sort of get out of the limelight.
Well,
why?
You can relate to this. This is not, I didn't make a decision because, you know, like, you're looking backwards if you're talking like that. And the only time I'm really looking over my shoulder is someone's chasing me with a hacksaw or a script. Yeah. But I was looking forward at what I wanted to be doing, and it wasn't that. Right. So then it got named that by people who do that for a living.
It was named what? What was it?
It was named Quitting Show Business, as if you could.
Right.
Yeah.
You had
as if there was a there.
Yeah.
But I did, you know, take a little turn to something else, and I didn't miss anything. That was the main gauge, was there was nothing that I was missing right then.
Right.
So you knew you were doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I acted. I did stuff, you know. I'm acting right now.
You said before, too, that it was your mouth that would get you in trouble. Like, stuff you'd say would kind of get you in.
Yeah, how come? Well, look at this, huh? I remember coming up, I started in stand-up, dabbled in it, and Whoopi was this sort of name that we heard from San Francisco, right? You're up in San Francisco. Yeah. And I thought, she's Jewish and has a big mouth. Why aren't they bothering her?
Come later.
And then they waited.
I just heard Goldberg stand up.
Yes.
You know, but I don't know. I just got in trouble. I have fun. I say what I want. I don't mean any of it. I don't hate anyone.
No, but you've had a reputation, though. I mean, I
have such a reputation.
You have, on the one hand, a reputation that you didn't get along with certain people like Shirley MacLaine. On the other hand,
but where do these things
that wasn't true then, because I think a lot of people still think that
a lot of people
that relationship was.
Well, I don't want to just. You know, people have fun.
Well,
it's
you know
fun.
what? I know. I remember seeing you in Urban Cowboy, and where you played John Travolta's wife.
Yeah, you saw it on a TV.
No, I didn't. No. I was at the theater. I was crying. I was cheering, and we have a clip. You knew how to push John Travolta's buttons. I want people to see a clip of this.
Just get away from me. I don't need your help, and I don't want your help. You're showing off on that bull no more neither.
I wasn't showing off.
What the hell you call it if you don't call it showing off? Huh?
I call it riding it.
Oh, just riding it, huh?
That's right, riding it. And I'm gonna ride it again and again as much as I want to.
No, you're not. You think you are, but you ain't.
You know, you're not my daddy. You can't tell me what to do.
Well, look, I'm the next best thing to your daddy. I'm your husband. I say you ain't never riding it, ever.
I think you're just jealous because I can ride it better than you.
such a good actress.
There's
you in a way, you know.
Compared to a lot of stuff,
it is. I mean, it's a slice of Americana. I love Jim
Betty
Bridges
Davis, who's the great Betty Davis, said that you were her. What's the word? You know, the next generation of people like her, actresses like her, and that she would pick you to play her parts.
Well, that's a huge compliment from a great actress. I loved her early movies, but I don't want to end up on the Tonight Show with a button hat. You know, it's like one bullet through the temple if I go on the Tonight Show with a button hat. But see, that'll get me in trouble. Won't that get me in trouble?
It would, but doing moments like that, like when you hear things like that.
May she rest in peace, I have to say now, but they won't quote that.
Did you ever have that time when you thought, okay, yeah, this is what I'm good at. I'm doing this. I'm meant to be doing this. I'm succeeding.
I feel that about most of what I'm doing at the time, and when I don't, I start shouting so loud that it changes. But I mean, sometimes there are bigger gaps than others, but I really do think, without getting too corny, you got to follow the deal that enlivens you. And for me, the book, the reason I can't relate to the word autobiography is really it was all these things we're talking about sort of lightly, and the more serious ones that happen in all of our lives, our passages and the loss of parents and the having of children and grandchildren.
Yes.
And it goes through a sort of function, like a mathematical function, which is you.
Yeah.
And then it comes out again as something, and this time it came out as a book. I hope that it comes out again as characters in films, because I love film and I love acting. I never quit acting. I just quit the business, but I'm very curious what I can do now if I get a second half.
What's the difference between quitting acting and quitting the business? Aren't they the same thing?
I didn't want to do business. No, acting, I mean, there's...
What's the difference?
Well, I love acting, and as I said, I've done it, not on the scale. I didn't pursue the business and the competition and the sort of definition, I think, of youth and beauty and all of that. And I'm trying to ease into this part of my life with some grace.
Well, I just wanted to say we pulled another favorite clip of mine, which was Officer and a Gentleman. And you were the love interest of Richard Gere, and Paul and Zach had a hard time. Look at this. Look at this.
You're not the only one that's feeling awful. Maybe I had something to do with what happened. I knew what Lynette was doing. I could have said something, and I didn't.
Look, you got no problems, all right? No problems. Another class will be coming through soon. You, Lynette, right back into business.
That's not fair. I never lied to you. I never did what Lynette's doing. I'm not Lynette.
No.
I love you. I've loved you since I met you. Don't you understand?
No! I don't want you to love me.
Wow. Just to complete the cycle, Terms of Endearment was one of those movies where you kind of went, okay, well, now what's this going to be?
Am I going to die? Like, sometimes when you're sitting here and they do this to you, do you just think,
listen,
something's happening and I don't know about it?
No, because we're literally going through. Remember when I say I
or you're
turn
going
on
to
the
give
TV,
me a big check and put a crown on.
So please let us have this clip, because it's a movie that we all...
And maybe you're gonna feel badly because you never told me. But don't. I know that you love me. So don't ever do that to yourself, all right?
Okay.
Okay?
I said okay.
Okay, you two should run along. Take care. Give me a kiss.
Watch it, those of you with children.
It's really...
I could, in one fell swoop, I could obliterate everybody's sentimentality about this film by telling you what that kid did to cry.
What did he do to cry? Tell it, come on.
No.
She's not going to tell us. Listen, Debra's book, Undiscovered, is available in stores and online now. And everybody in the studio audience is going home with a copy right there.